I'm trying to get on this motherfucker podcast. Mike, what quarter you in? Alright, I think this will be the last game.
What's the score over there, Mike?
Yep, the last game. Alright, man, welcome to 2026, man. Game of Thrones is the finale of Game of Thrones, where we transfer right over into RDL 4. As y'all can see, Real Draft 4 rosters are being created as we speak. While y'all looking at these guys, use your scouting points, but really, honestly, it really is not going to tell you what they really are until the combine drops. So we do know combine starts February 26th, I think it starts, to March the 2nd, I think it is. And once that's over, we'll have all combine numbers and real stats and all that stuff to be able to apply to the players. As y'all been seeing today, I've been dropping highlights in our group me chat for you guys to take a look at some of these players. Every player that's been put in there are selected to go first round. They're top in their positions. I'll keep dropping them 1 through 32. Dropping those players, especially the way our draft class is, the 1 through 32, that order will get dropped. Highlights will get dropped. I will always talk about the players. We are going into real draft from Game of Thrones League, so y'all need to know that. Y'all need to start doing y'all scouting and all that stuff, because this is when the shit get real. I am coming up with some solutions, some things, and I will take some answers or help out or any type of advice. We're trying to figure out, now that the rosters and the stats and the attributes will be real, those Game of Thrones draft classes or could possibly overpower things. So we're looking to fix a situation where guys that's not stepping on your team, so anybody that's 29 and above, will start losing traits, start taking traits away from these guys to be able to counter and match with RDL4. So I'll give you an example. Saquon Barkley, 28, will be 29 at the end of the year. If Saquon Barkley ain't in the top 5 in rushing, doesn't win an award, if he's not producing, he'll lose his X factor. possibly drop down to a star. It's not set in stone, but we're trying to figure out a way to balance the rosters because we are doing something new here. Going forward, we will probably, if this works itself out, we'll probably only have one league going forward. And instead of it being something called like Game of Thrones going into RDL, we'll be RDL from here on out, from start to finish. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot of trades going on. I'm working out the kinks now on how we're going how we're gonna do this stuff, because I'm assuming I'm not going to put out a lot of superstars. So it might be 10 superstars coming out in this year's draft, and the rest will be stars and possibly normals, whatever the case may be. So a lot of guys got a bunch of superstars. Like I'm one of them. Superstars running all over my roster right now. There will not be no help. So if your contract situation is messed up, man, deal with it, because stop falling in love with players. Let them boys go to free agency, man, and start rebuilding your team, because we have a second end from here to the next Madden come out. We have a second season pretty much. So don't be scared to be getting rid of some of these guys that's getting up there in age and letting them go, because you got plenty of draft classes coming out. You need to start to reset your rosters to better keep up to what's going on. And again, there's going to be a lot of guys. Like if somebody go to free agency and you're not playing, like if a superstar or X Factor sitting in free agency, most likely that superstar X Factor is going off of that player. So understand that. Like I said, I don't have it all the way put together. I'm working on it now. I will put it in the chat on how things are going to go going forward. But trust what I'm telling you, the real draft rosters are going to be still like they always are. But we're going to counter it with the rosters that already were put out for season 6, from 1 to 6 so far. So those guys are going to be where they are, but don't be scared to get rid of these guys, man. You got a whole bunch of classes coming out going forward all the way until Madden 21 come out. So don't be scared to have to reset and build your roster. Some of you guys fall in love with these players, overpaying them, scared to get rid of them. You think you got to better keep up with rosters? No, you got a whole wave coming in right now where you can actually manage your team. So now is the time for you guys that's not as good as building your teams and all that. Now is the time to actually start getting rid of players to start building over, because you're going to see a lot of that from the top tier teams. We're going to all start resetting our rosters to start bringing in these real draft players.
They started that shit 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, so like right now we are at a wave right now with trades and free agency moves and signing and all that stuff. DC Snake will get into that shortly on how we moving as far as what everybody doing the trades. There's been a lot of movement going on throughout the league right now, huh, DC?
Man, we go from no trades to 20 trades in 48 hours.
No trades to 20 trades in 48 hours.
Thank you, Six.
It's a lot of trades. Thank
Six Ooze. We got a Six Ooze site.
Thank you, Six.
If Six Ooze didn't make a trade today not a good day. I don't think he goes a day without a trade or proposal or looking for something. Like, he's always fishing. So he's gonna keep everybody on their toes. He's gonna trade his way into a whatever he's looking to do. He trading, he's winning some ball games right now too, man. So all right, so here we go, Snake. Let's get into it, man. Let's talk about what's going on in the signing stages and trading. What's going on around the league.
Shit, let's go see transactions,
baby, so they can hear you.
You made a trade today. Talk about your trades right quick. What you do? You sent out some vets.
Right.
Rashawn Gary.
So Rashawn Gary is now a Detroit Lion. When I first had Rashawn Gary, he was a lifer to me, like somebody I was gonna keep until he retired. But obviously that didn't work out his way. We drafted so many defensive ends in the last draft class. We just got to make room for him. Again, 27 years old. He's still a dog. He still got years under his belt to be able to be a dog. Somebody else can deal with him while I'll start resetting my roster to start building these guys up that came out in the last draft or two. So that was what that trade was about. We got a fourth, and then we swapped future first and future second for him. So that was that trade. We also got rid of Hanif Anderson, the corner, for third, the 2026 draft class. Yeah, like I said, we resetting these rosters, man. Trying to move into the next wave to the future, man. Trying to just keep up with the masses. What else is going on out there?
Let's go back and see. My bad. Yeah, see you traded Hanif Anderson to the 49ers.
Yes. Nano needed a corner over there. He been playing with 3 corners. That means safeties are playing corner for him, and that's illegal. So he needed to change that situation. So he definitely needed a corner over there.
Browns been working on Browns and the Saints been wheeling and dealing out here. Saints trade cornerback Maurice Claiborne II.
Saints
to the Browns.
To the Browns, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's get to that. So the Browns picked up a corner, Mo Claiborne II from the Saints. This is a big pickup for Knox, man. I really like this pickup. 25-year-old, 99 overall, 96 speed, 94 acceleration, 98 agility. He has 99 man, 90 zone right now, press 93. So Knox is starting to recreate himself on this roster right now. He cleaned all his money up, and then he burnt it all again at the same time. But he picked up Mo Claiborne and the ex defensive tackle that came from Seahawks to the Colts to the 49ers. Now he's a Brown, which was Stallworth, was one of the big time trades that was made last year before the draft started. Changed his name, so now we can't call him Stallworth anymore, but those that know who Stallworth were, this is Glenn Dorsey II. I like this trade too, bro. 94 overall. He's loaded at D tackle. You got a bunch of guys that I think don't need to be on this roster at all over here, but you got some horses in the middle. You got rid of Myles Garrett, and I think Glenn Dorsey II can replace him. What is it? He's a superstar. He dropped down to a star. How are these guys dropping? He was a superstar when you had him, right?
Yeah, he was a superstar.
He's a superstar over here.
He go to a different team and he don't fit that puzzle piece and he drops. I guess, because I don't know how he dropped down to a star. He got work to do to get him back to a superstar. That's what happens when these guys are journeymen, man. They journey.
Journeyman.
When they journeymen, they don't keep their attributes. So you don't pay.
No, I think no. It's Chuck Wiley. He changed.
Oh, Chuck Wiley. Yeah, Chuck Wiley. Chuck Wiley. We looking at the wrong guy.
That was
there we go. Yeah, yep. Here you go, right here. Goal line stuff and run stuff on top. There you go. So my bad. Chuck Wiley. We talking about was the old Stallworth superstar athlete to come over here. So he's, like I said, he's loaded with wait, nah, that's not him either, bro. Marcus Spears II. Here you go.
It's Marcus Spears II. Chuck Wiley is that rookie I gave him that I drafted like number 4, sent him with Garrett.
So goal line stuff for an enforcer. This is a big move right here because this is the replacement for what was his name? Myles Garrett. Like I said, Knox cleaning his roster up right now. He made a whole shitload of trades going forward. He definitely, Josh Allen, Herb Tyler is definitely the starting quarterback over here. Derrick Henry sitting here, but I'm looking at Cecil Collins and Kevin Falk as his new running backs over here. Tyreek Cohen still has the speed at 30 years old, but we got a lot of running backs over here. Anybody looking for backs over here, they all here. Look at this shit. About 7 of them.
Hey man, we said that the other day. He had 7 on his roster, and Nano had like 8 or something.
Right. So you got Dwayne Bowie II, 25-year-old superstar. Again, now he's starting to get this shit together where he's starting to look like the rosters he need to look like. Skylar Green, traded from last year. Moses Camden finally stepped into a 92. He did get Kiki Kute, A.J. Brown. Still got Damon Ratley on his team and early Doucette. So he got some speed. And a bunch of receivers running around over here. His big attribute, he paid a lot of money for this guy, Adam Floyd, at tight end. 26 years old, 94 overall, 90 speed, 86 acceleration, one of the top tight ends in the league. Still got O.J. Howard sitting over here too. What I wanted to see is what he's doing on this line. Quatavius Black, 91, pretty solid. Tyron Smith, he picked up 34-year-old Tyron Smith, and he also got a rookie Connor Cook to back him up to develop. You got Lane Vernon sitting here, rookie, 95 strength, 87 overall already at center. Right guard, Bobby Evans Jr. sitting here, kind of weak at the right guard position. Outside, I mean, this guy's pretty still good. Bobby Evans, 28 years old. He's actually good, 96 overall. Eli Sessions, 95 overall. So the roster turnaround is real over here. Tyson Jackson II, 93 overall, 87 speed, 91 to sell. So that's pretty solid, man. Knox, good job, bro. The money is shit funny over here. Your money a little funny. You dug yourself out the hole, came right back into that hole. But the roster turnover. All these guys are signing under contract right now. And now we can start seeing you compete, man. Because 3 years not making the playoffs in 3 years, bro, that's big. That's not good for a nigga that's a top 5 guy. So we gotta get that shit together, man. Let's go. What else was traded, man? What else? I know it was way more trades. A lot of moves was made in this league.
Let's see. Saints sent Jaquez Green, didn't he, for 2 firsts to the Seahawks?
Yeah, Jaquez Green went to the Seahawks. Name is Bo Haynes now. Mo Haynes, whatever it is, the old Dallas Cowboys speed burner over there. So again, Bigavelli still willing and dealing right now. He got those picks to move around, and he's doing some things with it. But that was
I think everybody that played the Pro Bowl seen Jaquez Green make some type of play in that Pro Bowl.
Right. But Bob Hayes is who he is now. Jaquez Green now, new name is Bob Hayes. Now listen, you're right. Every time I watched the Pro Bowl, this guy made plays. I mean, he was the MVP in my game for the NFC and shit. So this is a good acquisition over, especially with DK Metcalf at 27 years old. You're starting to reset it right now.
Yep.
We got Isaac
Bigavelli finally got that real other piece opposite of he got a dog running back, made a dog running back last year, I think, right? He drafted his dog running back.
No,
he finally got that
running back 2 seasons ago, but Chris James now has the starting nod over here, and he's just rushed for 200 yards over there. So now the run game is complimented because Todd Gurley is 31 years old. He's still high, 96, 95, speed, 92 cell. But Chris James is the workhorse over here right now. I still love this Martin Boyle guy at 5'11", 228 pounds. He's a monster. He's still got to develop though. But yes, the run game's complete right now. You got studs, 3 spots at receiver. DK Metcalf, top 5 receiver in the league. Isaac Bruce, and Bob Hayes over here playing well for him. So let's see the trends continue to happen, man. He got deep at 3 receivers. How is this going to help him out? He also, I'm gonna stay on the Seahawks because he also got the Texans' best defensive player he had. I don't know what he named him. Or is he at linebacker, or he at defensive end? I'm trying to find him right now. Henderson.
I don't think they made the actual trade yet.
It was
they didn't do the trade yet.
It's approved. So they got a stud defensive end coming over here too from the Texans.
90 strength, 90 speed, 6'7". Some crazy numbers over there.
A snake. As long as he ain't in our division.
Hey, he out of there. He up out of there.
All right, so let's talk about some other trades and stuff that was made. What else is going on around the league?
See, the Falcons and the Giants made a trade. They traded quarterbacks. The Falcons was QB heavy over there.
So Steve Young is now a Giant. That's pretty much what we want to say. Steve Young is a Giant. All right, yep. Mike, you playing Steve Young? How he look right now over there for the Giants? I'm quite sure he handing the ball off the whole time. Yeah, I said he running the ball.
In the fourth quarter.
In the fourth quarter, he threw his first pass.
Hey, was it downfield or was it behind the line of scrimmage like DC? Oh, okay.
Run. I hope he running 25 formations and shit, because how many runs can you run in 3 quarters straight with no passing? Guys out here really running their ass off right now.
There's a few formations.
Who else? Let's go. Let's talk about trade. How about the trade that Slippery When Dry Black made? Since you on here, Black, reset that trade, man. Unc said you sent the wrong corner or whatever. That needs to get worked out right now, man. So I don't know what happened over there, but we want that receiver. Work that shit out with him, please. I don't know exactly what the trade was about. I don't even know who approved this shit. But I do know
Green
you
in
got,
the first.
Where the Redskins at? You got that
Urban
receiver
Fryer,
over there.
Bryce Nicky got Urban Fryer. Holy shit.
Now, Unc said that corner wasn't who was supposed to come. It was, so it's either going to be the first and the future second for that receiver, or y'all reset the trade. I think you need to really think about this, because you're not going to give up Tay Cody. I know that for a fact. And I know Falk said something about you told him you wasn't giving up Tay Cody. We said Tay Cody with the first and the second was too much. So I don't know if you just want to offer him that first and that second, take your cornerback, or what. But that needs to get fixed. All right. So now that we talked about that, let's stay over here on that receiver, because Urban Fryer's a dog, though.
Man, I guess maybe you want to match him up with Spreewell. I think Spreewell's another name that we've seen.
So since Urban Fryer been on the Redskins team, he's had 5 catches, 172 yards, 4 touchdowns. Because he didn't play it down for Onk this season. So he ain't doing bad right now over here. Nice little 1-2 punch for Spreewell.
Hey, Mrs. Goodell.
Hey, Mrs. Goodell. What's up, wifey?
Royalties in the building.
Royalties in the building. What's going on, man? Black little slick ass stole a receiver.
How long we got him for tonight, Mr. Goodell?
And he went off in the game versus the Broncos.
Yeah, what happened in that game?
Oh shit! Damn.
He had a few plays, you know.
Yeah, the sight just
yeah,
didn't make
one
that
catch,
one
21 yards and a touchdown.
Just didn't make that one play he needed to.
I know. I like Urban Fryer over here, bro. I think Black needs to do whatever he needs to do to keep that receiver here.
Fast as hell.
Yeah, because he's a burner. So now you got 2 burners with Spreewell and Fryer, and then you got the 6'6" guy, 6'6" Lynn Henry still over here. You know what I mean? Snoop Minus, Christian Kirk still here. He got a good receiving core for that quarterback. Cause that quarterback is dog over here.
It's Kingsbury still? Oh yeah.
Can they push the Cowboys though? That's the answer. Can the Giants run their way into some wins over there in the NFC East? Is Tata gonna get his shit together over there, getting donutted, or is Black gonna be the guy that can put Jungle in the situation in that division? What else going on in the trade department, fellas?
We got a bunch of people on the block.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I think
Drew Lock on the
block.
block. Let's talk about how wide quarterbacks is so hard to trade.
It's a lot of people in these shopping carts, you know.
So Shaq, ready? Let's go take a look real fast.
They just ain't been scanned yet, but they in the carts.
They ain't scanning. People window shopping out here.
Yeah, nobody checking out, man. They just walk around the store with them in the cart.
So let's talk about
we got
this.
all
Let's
these
talk
folks
about
in the
this
K-bar waiting for the blue light special to go
Blue light special,
yeah. And they missing the style, huh?
They waiting for Black Friday, but
Black Friday sale, but they ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen.
Hey, look.
Nobody rolling back prices. You hear me?
But this is what I will say, man. Drew Lock sitting over here with the Omaha trade on him, right? But then you look at his abilities, man. You got a guy with Lofton Dead Eye, Long Range Dead Eye, Homer. He got Hot Route Master and Threat Detector.
Detector. Come on now.
We're talking about a 28-year-old quarterback, though, right now. That's already under contract.
In his prime.
He's still in his prime, and I'm not saying you got try to rape somebody and you want firsts and all this and that. But this is something where you can give a couple multiple picks, like maybe give up a second, a 4 for future something, like something. You know what I mean? Like just multiple picks to try to get this guy on your roster, and this guy can change a few people's roster. Some of you guys are good enough to play, and y'all got young quarterbacks. Like I can see him right now. Think about this: Cardinals quarterback got knocked the fuck out last night when they played the Jaguars and broke his meniscus and he snapped in half and he out for 8 weeks. This is a good signing right here, Drew Lock. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a guy you go get right now while you playing your rookie quarterback you just drafted is sitting on the sidelines hurt. You don't have a backup at all to better come in and make some plays for you, and you just made the playoffs.
Under contract till he's 31.
Yeah, come get Drew Lock under contract.
He ain't going nowhere
at all. Then we got guys surfing for receivers in the league, and we got a 6'3", 207-pound, 24-year-old, 93 overall, 95 speed, 99 acceleration, sitting here chilling on star. But guess what? A couple good games with this guy, and you can get a breakout message, and next thing you know, you're on Superstar. But you don't even need him to be on Superstar. This
93.
guy can come play your slot receiver real fast. I ain't
he's 93 overall.
Yet.
It don't matter if he's star, superstar, X Factor. He's 93 overall.
93 overall.
Burning.
Now, he had another guy on the block, but I think he lying to everybody. I don't think he really trying to do this guy because I offered the house for him already. Jaquan Pratt.
It was a condo. I wouldn't say house.
Man, listen, 6'2", 25 years old in his 4th season right now.
It was a townhome. You know what I'm saying?
Shut down, Acrobat, and Universal coverage right now. I'm looking to send him. I offered him a first and 2 seconds in the same draft class. He still ain't get back to me yet.
Damn.
So I don't know what he wants for this guy over
He
here.
ain't
Maybe
trading
he just
him,
don't
man.
want to trade him to me. But I offered him a first and 2 seconds in the first real draft class. I haven't seen shit yet. Miss Goodell, how many times all day today we've been trying to get this guy to come to Jacksonville? He bullshitting, right?
Yeah. I don't think he want to trade him.
Right, he fall in love with his players and scared to let him go. Now I'm talking about scared to death over here. I'm trying to get over it. Hey man, you already know. Well, work that shit out, man, because at the end of the day, I always know there's always something behind something when it comes down to something.
We got somebody named Holiday.
Holiday can go. I'm telling you right now, Holiday can go. Pratt coming to Yo, so who else, man? What else is in that trade department going on right now?
I think it's more, but I don't think they haven't gone through. People ain't actually doing a couple trades approved.
We got some block.
I know.
What do y'all got to say?
Saints put his quarterback on the block.
Yeah, we got Tom Cruise on the block. You know what I'm saying?
On the block, Chris Leak on the block. We got a bunch of quarterbacks on the block.
Hawkinson.
Right now.
Oh, we got Samuel Jackson on the block, man. Come on now.
Samuel Jackson on the block.
Oh,
Star showing.
Yeah, he got Morgan Freeman on the block. You know what I'm saying?
On the block.
That man, Ildris on the block. He said, "Come shop with him." You know what I'm saying?
Man, he just out here blocking.
Let's put it like this: the Lions is open for business.
Business.
Them Hollywood actors, they not getting acts right now. They ain't getting no jobs or something going on.
You know,
right
it's a writer's strike, so they looking, they hungry.
They trying to get the fuck up out of there, man.
They trying to get out of Hollywood lines.
These guys ain't putting these quarterbacks on the block just to be putting them on the block.
He even got an old head on the block. We got 99 overall Brandon Spikes on the block.
They putting these quarterbacks on the block right now because they looking at shit like this. Joe Burrow coming out. Tua Tagovailoa coming out, Justin Herbert coming out, Jordan Love coming out. Jordan Love is sneaky good. Just don't forget about that. Jake Fromm coming out, who's the field manager.
Hold up.
Jacob Eason coming out. You got Steve Montez from Colorado coming out. Jalen Hurts is a Madden drafted player. Trust what I'm saying to y'all. After these combines drop, you'll know what I'm talking about. He might not be a top choice in getting a quarterback, but you know, in our league, Madden, this guy's going to be a guy. So stop playing. You got some guys coming out. I ain't finished building the rest of them. Just letting y'all know. Right there coming out right now. So you also got in the running back department. DeAndre Swift coming out. Jonathan Taylor coming out. Zach Moss, J.K. Dobbins, Clyde Edwards-Helaire coming out. Cam Akers, LaMichael Piron, Keyshawn Vaughn, Joshua Kelly, Darius Anderson, Scotty Phillips, J.J. Tellers, Cedric Mathis is not a player. These are the guys right here. But when they get down to these receivers, Jerry Jeudy, C.D. Lamb, Henry Ruggs, LaVisca Chenault Jr., Jalen Reagor. This is a 4-2 guy, I promise you. Him and Henry Ruggs. T. Higgins, Justin Jefferson. Shout out to LSU, Knox. Gabriel Davis, Tyler Johnson. Here go my guy, the human joystick, KJ Hamler. You got Brandon. You got KJ Hill from Ohio State. Chase Claypool. Colin Johnson. Remember him, hitter? Colin Johnson, the big 6'5" nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Pittman Jr.
But hold on, let's get back to on this block, man. We getting ahead of ourselves. We still got a lot of people on this block.
I'm still talking about the block. I'm just saying why they starting to try and put these guys on the block. They know what's coming out.
Yeah, I mean, but we just skipped right past. We got a 22-year-old rookie on the block.
A 22-year-old rookie on the block.
97 speed, 97 acceleration, cornerback.
Oh, really? Who trying to trade him?
We got the Zero Burger. We got Zero Burger. It don't matter his height. You know what I'm saying? We got KK on the block. You know what I'm saying?
Man, he think he gonna rob somebody. That's what it is. He think he can rob somebody for that. See, when people get caught up to the scheme late, they try to come join the party after the dance. At the end of the dance, when that joint almost over, so he trying.
He ain't even unlocked yet. Is what I'm trying to get at. He ain't even unlocked yet, and he on the block. He just got in the building. His ears still wet. He ain't learned the system, so somebody can go grab him and mold him into the type of corner they want to.
He went from a top drafted corner to getting a starting job over there to 4 games later he want to block. What the fuck going on in Tennessee?
I don't think he was never starting. He probably got some of the best corners in the league.
His secondary probably the top secondary in the league for real. That's
so I don't even think he
got 295 plays. He getting wrecked. He getting wrecked.
Yeah, he's definitely starting niggas bombs trying to throw bombs on that little ass nigga.
He had 68. He had 68 downs on week 4. He on the field.
I think he just threw him on a block just to be trolling the chat, bro.
Oh yeah, he trolling shopping. That's what he doing.
He traded him.
I mean, he do got 18 corners over there though.
He traded him from Tennessee to the Titans.
He traded him from Tennessee to the
Titans. I mean, you got 85 overall rookie on the block, 97 speed, 97 acceleration, 90 jump, 80 catch. 90 press. I mean,
5'9" don't matter, bro. You running with the best. You jump with the best.
Hey, it don't matter if he beating you to the ball. His height don't matter if he getting to that spot before you.
Bro, and I'm gonna keep it 100. I said Randy Moss 6'5", he 5'9". Fuck the speed. I'm throwing up top on him. I ain't seen the animations that I got on it. He had swat ball on, and they was swatting the ball down, and the ball was already on the ground, and they was swatting balls down. So
I'm put it like this: one of the best corners in the game, bar none, wasn't 6 feet. Shutting shit down. And he went by the name of Daryl Green.
Shutting shit down. So,
and that's funny you said that. I messaged him and told him, I said I should come get him just to name him Daryl Green. That's what I told him.
We already got a Daryl Green in the league, but still.
Hey, Unc, since you on right now, Black said he ain't still shit. That's Unc trying to get over. Let's work this thing out, fellas. Let's go. What's going on over here? I told him he got to take that cornerback and send you that first and second. Black ain't hearing that shit. What's up? Let's get this shit taken care of.
That's why it's a trade committee, man. Ain't no trade supposed to go through till they approve
I don't
anyway.
know how that went through in the first place, but last time I checked, we said we denied it and said they had to revamp it. So we'll see. We're gonna work that out tonight. I gotta get taken care of tonight, black ass. Matter of fact, you need to hop on chat right now. What happened in that Bears Chargers game, man?
So Gary gone, right? Rashad Gary gone?
Yeah, Rashad Gary is now. Let me see this shit freezing.
He in Hollywood now. He in Hollywood lying now.
Yeah, Hollywood.
I think we had Karama Henderson on the block, 99 overall.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that go.
Josh Farrell.
That trade went through, right? It was the first or second?
Yeah, that went through.
Oh, so they gone.
It just ain't happen.
I'm not to get off track though, but LA just beat the Giants 17-15. We about to advance the league, fellas. While y'all watching the podcast, y'all can set y'all games up and shit. We got too many in the chat right now. I just want to see what happened in this game. So offensive yards gained 232 for the Chargers, 269 for the Giants. Rushing yards, offensive rushing yards 55 to 119, passing 177 to 150, 11 first downs. Let's see that time of possession. 11:26 to 16:33. Serious. We gonna go back to week 5, and we gonna go back to an argument that I had with Snake Eyes. And let's talk about this. Snake Eyes, you changed your name to Buckball Colts, right?
We ain't had no why every time we talk.
You changed your name to Buckball Colts, right?
Yeah, I like shit.
So answer this question: how can you get mad if somebody say you chew clock all game long in this 38-31 victory over the Broncos?
It was game of the week.
Game of the week.
Don't short it out. It was short. It was game of the week.
Definitely game of the week, and it held up to that 38-31. Hell of a game. With two star players injured in this game, and another receiver got dropped in this game.
So it was three. It was three because he went out early.
Yeah, so you had 3 guys you didn't have in this game, and you still pulled the victory off 38-31. Offensive yards gained 482 to 394. Rushing yards 322 to 21. 160 passing to 373. 17 first downs to 6. Them 17 first downs tell me you was controlling the clock this whole game. Now, is there anything wrong with the way you play controlling the clock? Because it's a Harold Burger's way of control. It's a Harold Burger's way of butt balling, and it's a football way of butt balling. All right.
Hell
So
no.
we do know the difference between a Hero Burgers butt balling and a football game butt balling, right?
Mhm.
But we playing 7-minute quarters. 7-minute quarters. What's 7 times 4, sweetheart? Damn, Mike, you my sweetheart? I'm bad, bro.
Hey, he was in here talking about some Astroglide earlier.
Hold up. We too loud right now. I need the people listening to hear this shit. Hold up, right now. Hold up for a second. 50 more and get at it. Talk about it. Let them on. Talk about it.
Damn.
Damn.
You gonna have the ball for 20 minutes though?
Man. Like shit, you already know.
He had the
Mr.
ball
Dale.
for 20 minutes in a 28-minute game. He had the ball for 26.
Hey, that's smart
Nigga
football.
had the ball for
That's
7
smart-
minutes. 20,
That's smart
26.
football to me.
Black ain't shit. Nah, black
Motherfucking best wide receiver in the league over that joke, just walking past my rookie cornerbacks.
He did all that. He put up 31 points in 7 minutes.
One play shot. Hey, look, nigga had his wide receiver had 3 catches, 3 touchdowns, 240.
I mean, you went off
What you
though.
supposed to do?
Naeem Hines, 24 carries for 216, 9 yards to carry. Le'Veon Browning, the rookie, 8 carries for 82 yards and a touchdown. When you get to them receiving stats right now, Sheldon Ward, 3 catches. This is ridiculous. 3 catches for 234 yards. This guy averaged 78 yards a catch.
3 touchdowns. Every catch a touchdown. What you supposed to do?
3 catches, 3 touchdowns. God damn. Yeah, that's striking fast in a hurry. You know what I'm talking about? That's fast in a hurry.
And then when he catched them Jones when on the routes he was running, he was going straight go routes. Really, he wasn't like open by 2 or 3 yards. What he had like 10, 15 yards most of the time, right hitter?
I don't know. I was just
He was
throwing
wide
the ball.
open. He was wide open. Go ahead, bro. See, there you go. Like nigga was wide open. Like
Running by them
it was
rookies.
wide. It was wide open. Damn right.
They
Damn
kept
right.
coming up. I just all I know. They just
Man.
kept coming up, and then
Man,
I
look,
say hike, and then all of a sudden it was just
they went
him.
for a second. The next thing you know, yeah, exactly. It's
It was
him.
just him.
So damn right, that nigga DC did what he was supposed to. He said, "Hold up, fuck
I ain't
that
gonna
shit.
lie.
Let's
One
control
time
this
I
jump."
was about to scramble, and I said, "Hold up, why am I running?" And he
Is he
stayed
really?
there.
Is he that open by
Is he that
himself?
open there? So, I mean, I had to throw in the run. I didn't even know my quarterback could make that throw, but he did.
And he one-handed and jump and he one-handed and catch it.
I'll tell you one thing. All right, Michael.
All right.
Amari Rogers when dropped with a torn shoulder, he out for 5 weeks too this week against the Cardinals, man. So that's good.
That's week 6 or week 5. That's a week. What week was that?
That was week 5. Y'all played.
No, I'm talking about the Amari went down.
Amari went down against the Cardinals week 6.
Okay, so we're on the week 6 review. Let's go to week 6 review. What was the game of the week this week?
And week 6.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Let me advance the league. No, now everybody pay attention. League advancing right now.
I guess it was the Texans and Chiefs. That was a big game right
You
there.
can say that Texans Chiefs game. I can see that being a big game. Yo, the Chiefs coming off a Super Bowl win. Shout out to Falky on his Super Bowl victory, man. He's the champ right now until somebody else dethrone him. But honestly, coming out of that championship run, we coming into a year where he's explosive and got a really good football team on the field. And his games, I mean, he had the 31 donut to the Broncos, 33-7 to the Raiders. Then he had a 32-27 game against the Broncos. He won in the last. 35-3 against Chargers, took him to the wire, 36-29. Texans took him to the wire, 28-21. So are you calling that the game of the week?
Yeah, that was the best matchup last week. You know, I mean, I wanted to say, I'm not gonna say I wanted to say it was the Jaguars and Cardinals, but he kind of ate a Wendy's burger.
Got his ass whooped in that game. He's just not ready to roster.
I mean, he was dancing in the end zone, so he was having a good time, though.
Having a good time, but he still got work to do over there. He just he's in the second season as the head coach over there, so he got work to do. But this 49ers Colts game, I thought this was a really good game to key into. It was the lag bowl. The microwave was on. Damn, 38-10.
Man, stop it. You saw the game. You saw the game.
Roger
I let him
Craig,
off.
23 catch, 294 yards, 4 teeth.
Hey, let him off the hook. They are who we thought they were. You know what I'm saying?
Off the hook, bro.
But listen,
you
man.
saw it. I ain't had no respect for
somebody came alive in this game. Jalen Noble, D tackle 76, 79, came alive in this game. 6 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 3.5 sacks.
Somebody retired in that game.
2.5 sacks.
We ain't on scoop past the 49ers having the ball for 17 minutes, though.
We're not going to scoop past that at all.
That's almost 20 minutes right there.
That's
it's
almost
3 minutes
20 minutes, too. And that's why he was able to dominate this game, because he had the time of possession. DC Snake played for that time of possession. That's when he's at his best. Nano came through and ran the ball him to death over here.
I just said fuck. I ain't respect him at all. But you watched it. I played the game like I'm playing. You a hitter and take all my points and everything. Every time I got in the red zone, instead of going forward on 4th down, playing stupid because you don't give no fuck about his game, and he made me pay for it in the end. Regardless
Who was the home team?
The coach was.
The coach had the ball 17 minutes.
Oh yeah, Buckball Central and you 17 minutes, 10 to 51. That's just forte though, man. You play them coach, man. You gotta better get them off the field on 3rd down.
You gotta be able to
play a long game.
I mean, he play a lot of north south, so you can't really fault the man for getting first downs when he playing north south.
He had a couple long runs that should have went to the house and did too many cuts and stuff like that. So this could have been a different outcome in that game though. So now we getting into week 7 right now, man. I'm gonna go down this roster and see if we got it. The Texans Jags is a pretty solid game. Patriots Browns. This is my game of the week right here. This is the redemption game for Onk. Onk said he gonna whoop this nigga ass this time.
We're not gonna scoop past that. The Browns is on fire right now.
Now the Browns is on fire right now. Knox is
welcome back, Mr. Knox.
Welcome back, Knox. Boom. While Boone taking some time off right now. Welcome back, Knox.
We're not gonna just give to Boone, not being around. This man is out here winning games. He only dropped 1 game so far, regardless of who playing and not playing.
Yeah. Man, fuck all that. Patriots Browns. Who y'all got?
I'm going with Browns.
I think Onk got a statement to make in this game, man. I don't know, bro. I think this is a tough game. I think it's going to be down to the wire. It's going to be a close game. I think, especially if the Patriots can get the run game going, I think Herschel Walker gets some runs over here. It's a good game. I think Onk going to win this game, bro. I think Knox going to drop this motherfucker. Giants Cowboys. Run, Forrest, run. The Giants going to run to death. This is going to be a 60-point win over here, I think. Broncos, Raiders, Seahawks, Saints. This is a good game right here, Seahawks, Saints, fellas. You know this game about to get played right now.
I don't think Gator fan feeling too confident about his team this season.
I don't know who the Saints is right now.
Players
they got.
He been in the chat like we going to struggle, and this was only coming out of preseason. We going to struggle. I mean, bro, we ain't even got warmed up yet. He talking about they gonna struggle.
I think he just traded some pieces. I think I hope he ain't just said it a little bit too soon. I'm ready for real draft, but he didn't put all the studs. I mean, Jarquez Green definitely went over there and became one of the top wide receiver in the NFC.
So he going back. He going back. Bob Haynes is going back to New Orleans and say, y'all want to trade me? This is what it's going to look like.
This was going to be holy moly.
I like this matchup too. Buccaneers Redskins matchup. I like to see this game too, man. This is see what Black can do. Black got to be able to beat top players in the league, man. For him to continue, he got a good roster over there. I love his quarterback. I love the receivers he got over there. I like
a nice run game too,
man. Yeah. Colts Rams game. Rich DeBarber not really ready yet. Vikings Steelers game. This could be a sneaky good game right here. Vikings Steelers. Hey man, but that's crazy because Valentine's got knocked out for 8 weeks right now, man. What's going on? Injury bug is real.
I mean, he got a backup rookie over there that's putting in work too though. But yeah, injuries is real out here.
Roger Craig on his way to Arizona to run Cardinals run. Packers Eagles game. Anyway. Let's go, man. Let's get over there. Let's talk about some of these stats right now. We got the champ coming on soon for his one-on-one interview. stats-wise right now. Guys, don't forget, man, you get a player that win a weekly awards 4 times, bro. That's a contract restructure. We got to hold on to those. Remember that, man. I got one last year with Chase Ward. Anyway, how about Eddie Medico? This is probably one of the best quarterbacks that nobody's playing with right now. That a young quarterback that's in his 2nd season right now that I think is a dog, bro. And I honestly would love to see him playing for somebody that can play with him. To be honest,
he's sitting at the National Cemetery right now.
Yeah, he in the cemetery. He in the fucking. He's right at the cemetery. He walking by his plot, his hole. He walking right by it. Patrick Mahomes is 2nd in the league right now with 1519. 17 touchdowns, 11 INTs. Warren Moon is in Tennessee, throwing the ball, 1,509 yards, 12 touchdowns, 12 INTs. Kyrie Bolton up there, 1,400. Malik Zaire, Chargers, 1,364. Paul Henne, 1,354. And Chase Ward, 1,327. Touchdowns going on right now. Chase Ward, 22. Mahomes, 17. Tied with Henne, 17. D Rose is in the building with 14. 10 INTs, and Aaron Jamal's with 14. Joey Durant is in Cincinnati, looking pretty solid. This is the first time in his career he's had more touchdowns than INTs. Let's take a look at that. Career stats, Erica. Look at this shit. You can't have a quarterback running around here his rookie year, 15 touchdowns, 39 INTs. Sophomore year, 19 touchdowns, 32 INTs. Junior year, 20 touchdowns, 31 INTs. Senior year, 13 touchdowns, 37 INTs. Now, 13 touchdowns, 5 INTs, and he over there on Wildcat run, stretch left diddly, but he still got 13 touchdowns going on right now. Let's choose leading in the rushing category. So Andrew Beckwith got 107 carries already. Roger Craig got 95, and James Spencer 84. Valentine with 87, but he don't lead it. Unc. Find out Unc buttballing niggas with Jerome Bettis. 120 carries already. Arian Foster, 110. Fumbling Tharp with 110. Andrew Beckwith, like I said, Miles Sanders, Eric Dickerson. Yards-wise right now, man, Beckwith already to 1,000 yards. Roger Craig, 772. Spencer, 755. Valentine, 725. He was having an outstanding year, but missing 8 games is going to kill his rookie season. Jerome Bettis, 676. Arian Foster, 642. And Amari Braxton, 584. Bo Jackson on the injury bug right now, 581.
He got that corona.
Touchdowns right now with running backs. 12 for Spencer. Roger Craig, 10. Beckwith, 9. DeMarcus Falk, 9. Valentine, 8. Foster, 8. James, 8. Braxton, 7. Whole shitload of people with 7. Davis and Devontae Davis with 7 touchdowns as a backup over there. He's balling. LaDainian Thomas, 7. Bettis, Jackson, and Payton. Receivers right now. Let's talk about who's catching the ball the most right now. Marcus McFadden, a rookie, 36, 508. Actually, he had the breakout he got. I got to move him up real fast. My bad, folks. All right, back to it. All right, 36 catches for Marcus McFadden. Terrell Simpkins, okay, he named him himself, 30 catches. Hollywood Brown, 30. Jazier Bower, 30. DJ Pill, 29. All right, yards-wise, as far as these receivers, Simpkins, the fourth, is 676. Peter Ward with 570. DJ Pill, 556. Gianna Bryant, 523. McFadden, 508. Metcalf, 505. Calvin Johnson, 489. Touchdowns right now, you got Randy Moss, 10 catches, 9 touchdowns. Simpkins with 8. Bryant with 8. McFadden with 8. Antonio Brown, Patriots, 7. Calvin Johnson, 7. Pratt, 6. Hines Ward, 6. Sheldon, 6. Peter Ward, 6. Hardman, 5. Steve Urkel with 5 touchdowns. Steve fucking Urkel. God damn it.
The champ is here.
Defense. Let's talk about tackles for loss. That's my
champ
stat.
Is here.
Anthony Meeks, 12. Simeon Rice, 11. Terrell Suggs, 10. Sean Price, 9. Charles Haley, 9.
Is here.
Artie Campbell, 9. Sacks right now. Who's getting to the quarterback right now? Kyle Barkley for the Falcons, 10.5. Amani Arrington is being called the best DN in the league right now. 10 sacks. Willis McGinney getting to him, 9.5. Brian Urlacher, 9.5. Keith Kaufman for the Colts, rookie, 8.5. And Larry Sparks for the Falcons, 8. Brian B.G. Gonzalez with 8. Carl Lawson with 8. Ted Lockhart, outside linebacker for the Chiefs, with 8. AntHits's on the season right now. We got 6 with Keegan Mahoney. Trey Butler, 5, middle linebacker. Ryan Phelps is doing it again with 4. Urlacher with 4. Rashad Baker with 4. Taylor Mays 4. And Demarius Peters with 4. That's what the stats looking like right now, gentlemen. Let's keep it going, man. We in week 7 right now. All right, fellas, that was the first half of the segment. Now, we will get into our one-on-one interview with the champ, man. The champ is in the building. We finally got Andy Reid over here to talk about his Super Bowl win and the state of the mind and some things that's going on with the league right now. We're going to have a moment of silence for Kobe Bryant, Gianna Bryant, and the Bryant family. Yo, Coach.
Yo.
How you feel, man? What's going on, man? What's going on? A much needed interview. We didn't get to you since the new season started and everything. But like, let's walk back through your playoff run and Super Bowl run, man. Both your playoff games, playoff and Super Bowl game. You played in the divisional round. Who did you play in the divisional round? Steelers.
Steelers.
You came back from a 14-3 ball game against the Jaguars and came back from a 14-0 ball game against the Cowboys in the Super Bowl, man. Let's talk about that playoff run.
I think the playoffs is just a battle of a test of opponents, will and play calling and just getting lucky at the right time. I mean, both AFC Championship and Super Bowl games could have went either way, but I think just the experience in some of those situations and just playing chess and I guess my opponents in certain situations made me prevail.
All right, so in the Jaguars game, the AFC Championship, coming out of halftime, 14-0 with under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. And you came out and struck on a deep ball to Calvin Johnson to make it 14-10. I got ball back at halftime and ate the entire third quarter up, but only got a field goal. Would you say that was the turning point of the game?
Yeah. I want to say probably more so the quick strike to Calvin was probably the play of that game because I didn't have to put a drive together.
Right.
So I kind of kept it in quick. Short striking distance, but that drive was really big. The whole your team the 3 points because that kind of just kept me within that one score, and then it kept me where I could just put a drive together and then tie it up. You
did it twice. You did it in the AFC Championship and the Super Bowl, being down 14-0, 2 big strike runs by Jungle and his running back Lockley. 2 to the crib, long distance runs and then right before halftime, 7 seconds left, play action fade route to the from like the 12-yard line for a touchdown, which was a big moment in that game as well. I think again, both of those games, both of those big time scores was crucial. One was a quick striker and one was with the clock running out, Gray going to halftime, giving Jungle the ball back down 14-0, and you was able to make that play. But the adjustment you made to be able to get the pick 6 over there on the out route, man. Let's talk about that. What did you see? What was your tendencies?
Well, we kind of understood our opponent, just being around him, and he's likes to throw outs and slants and vertical routes from the slot. So knowing that, and we kind of did some adjustments pre-snap to kind of get the look where sometimes he was dropping, sometimes he was in cover 2 zone, and we just called him. We called him, and he felt some pressure that wasn't there. He just threw it quick, and lockdown was right there. That was all. That's why when I go back to saying it was just chess. I just made that move at one time where at one play where it just worked in my favor.
Now, what would you say to the Andy Reid talk? You haven't won a Super Bowl yet. You got that monkey off your back. and then people will still take this Super Bowl away from you and say the person that knocked you out 3 times in a row left the league after winning the Super Bowl, so your road to the Super Bowl was easy because the one guy that had your number wasn't in the playoffs this season. What would you say to that?
I mean, we've been in this season, this league. I think this is year 10 if you combine everything. So, I mean, I played him obviously the last 3 prior, but what about the 5 seasons before that? You know what I mean? So I mean, people gonna talk. You know, I'm used to the bullseye on my back. I'm used to the naysayers. I'm used to, you know, the rhetoric. That's cool. I mean, I give you a prime example. I'm playing the Chargers and I'm losing to the Chargers 26-14. Fourth quarter, 5 minutes left, and I wind up going up 36-26 with like 2 minutes left, and the Chargers say to me, you know, hey, that was a close game, I'm happy. Right. So if I lose that game, that's a career win for him or a milestone moment. But if I beat him and I don't blow him out, that's good enough. So I say that to say it, with me, it just don't matter at this point. And you know, you take the crooked with the straight. So you know, when you always have success, every disc, you know, people go on the track, but you know, the proof's in the pudding, and you see how people moving, and I'm just glad to, you know, inspire people to want to get better and want to be good in this league. I think it keeps the league going. So shout out to all the detractors, shout out to all the people that support, shout out to all the swagger jackers, all that. You know what I mean? We need it. You know what I mean? It's needed. All the film watchers. You know, we go back to the Super Bowl, and you know, just a little chess game. You know, like I think if that's any other opponent, that Super Bowl get played that night, but it was Falk, so. You know, it's like, let's get ready.
So are we saying, Jungle, if I beat you and we play, I got to play right away, I'm playing my game right away in the Super Bowl? If I win, so we saying Jungle needed that extra time to prepare for Falky right now.
I believe so.
Because that narrative came a couple Super Bowls ago when we matched up and I didn't play it right away. You know, the one before that, I played on his time right away and got my ass kicked over there in that Super Bowl. This time I didn't allow it to happen. But I'm saying this: if I won, does Jungle play right away? The fact that you won, we took our time for that Super Bowl. All right. So that means he had to prepare for you. Period.
Yeah,
I should feel disrespected then. God damn.
I don't. No, I think he's had more success than you than me. And then we don't play that much, so you know, we play once every 4 years. So I think we played once before, and you know, I think he even said it. He was like, "Man, I gotta get ready for fuck." You know, like I'm gonna play that shit tomorrow. I think it was another game or another joint. If it was me, he even said it. So I mean, it is what it is. I had something nice for him anyway. The following day, if he caught on to it, he probably just chuckled. If not, it don't matter at this point. But you know, that's the little funny behind the scenes stuff that this league brings, and you know, we enjoy it.
Give me the cup so I can put some in there.
I think this, man, if you're going forward in the league right now, you got Jungle over there in NFC.
There's some in there.
Is there anybody over there right now that can knock the horse off, knock him off his horse right now? He on a high horse right now. It's almost like Super Bowl for Jungle is ASAP there. I think it's 3 contenders over there. 2 actually now.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it is. I just think people stuck in their ways. So you have contenders, but they're just stuck. They're just used to what they do, and versus changing it up when they see they have to adapt.
How impressed was you the fact that he sat DeMar Till that year and played a 64 overall rookie? Was able to get him built and play in that Super Bowl, getting right back to a Super Bowl, and did the effect of him playing that rookie show up in that Super Bowl to you?
Nah, I think to answer the second part of your question, I don't think it mattered. He could have had Till in or whoever. I just got a handle on what he liked to do. So it was going to be that type of game, just like me. He had a handle on what I like to do. I mean, I wasn't explosive to say the least. I just put more drives together than he did. I think far as over there, I just think it was just a lack of his schedule. The product of the schedule that year, and I think, you know, other than the 4 AFC games he had, I think he might have had the AFC East that year, last year. I'm not sure, but you could get away with that, you know, playing a 64 overall quarterback and building them when you really don't got to worry about much, you know. So.
All right, so the same time that he had to prepare for you, you had the same amount of time to prepare for him. So can I sit here and say, for you to be able to jump out or be on tendencies and all that, the same preparation he had, you had the same thing? Was there any film watching, any preparing for this Super Bowl, considering that you were in your first one?
I'm gonna be honest, like people like Jungle, yourself. I don't really go back and watch film. I watch it like if they're playing like in the chat. I watch the game live because I feel like sometimes you might overwatch film and then somebody come out with something totally different and you overthink yourself. I.e. Reef, when he lost to Jungle a couple years ago, he just outthought himself because he was just so worried about watching this and watching that. Some people work for Knox, it works for. But me, I think if you watch too much film, you kind of think too much. And again, at the end of the day, it's a game. And it's like chess, you know, or if you want to call it checkers, whatever you want to call it, but a strategy to it. So I think it's more so just knowing what people like to do. And then, you know, just based off the alignment and assignment, you doing what you do. You know what I mean? So, no, I didn't really go back and watch any of his film. But I have watched his games over the years in the chat. That makes sense.
Right. State of the league right now, man. How do you feel as far as the AFC, NFC? How do you feel about the competition? Like, you playing a lot of close games right now. What do you feel is the cause of these close games?
No, I think it's Super Bowl hangover. I think it's lackadaisical play on my part. I'm throwing a lot of picks right now, and it's not necessarily trying shit. It's just being arrogant. I think people are playing me smarter. Mike came out and literally, you know, ran a mini scheme every first down he threw the ball, which is smart, you know, where this is a running league and nice safe passes, possession catch, and he typically don't play like that. So it caught me off guard and played the Texans the other day. And he was using Kyler Murray not to running, but using where I had to use a defender to the spine. And then he ran the same 3 plays the whole game. You know, nothing against it. It worked. It kept him in the game. I was up 21-7, and then he made it 21-21. But, you know, I just was able to pull it out at the end. So I just think, you know, people are getting smarter. People are playing better. And then I think it's some people that just talk a good game, but, you know, the proof's in the score. So.
Well, who's these people that talk a good game? Like, why? No holds barred. Who's these guys that talk a good game right now?
I mean, you have several pretenders. I like to call them pretenders. Chat swagger jackers, all that. You know what I mean? Like you got several of them in the league. You know, I'm not here to name names.
Nah, fuck that. We here to name names. Who the fuck you talking about, B? Who you talking about, B? Grab your nuts right now, B. Who you talking about, B?
I wasn't trying to beat this
nuts,
shit, man. I really wasn't trying to
The beef is part of art. This is what we do.
Yeah,
if y'all want to know who we talking about, type yup. Type yup. We want to hear what this nigga talking about. Who he talking about right now, man? Who the fuck you talking about, cuz?
The swagger jackers, you know, it's several of them in the league, but the main one is obviously Snake Eyes.
Let's go, God! Even you on this bitch too, ready to go the fuck down.
Snake Eyes is obviously one of them. Who else?
You ain't
gonna slide right by that. Snake Eyes is one of them. Here you go.
Hey, hold on.
Here you go.
To grab your nuts, you can't block us in the chat. You want to say something, just talk about it. We ain't here. You ain't got to block us to talk about it. Unmute us to talk about it. Say what you got to say.
He just don't know what he want to do. Over in the NFC, Swagger Jack over there. You got the Saints.
Saints still in shit? Damn! What's up, Orange? Orange Tank 2? You still over there yelping and shit? You tank what you? Oh shit!
You got the Saints.
Jackers.
And then I just think people just need to really focus on what they need to do and stop trying to keep up with the trends, man. I see people trading every day, and it's like, yo, that ain't working. You know, that ain't working. You know, you need to just build your team from the draft. But you know, that's neither here nor there for me to get into. I mean, we know who people are and what they're not doing. And, you know.
Well, look, your biggest beef is always with Snake Eyes right now, man. So at the end of the day, y'all go back and forth with the Andy Reid. That's gone now. You got a Super Bowl.
I really wouldn't even call it a beef.
It's not gone. Hold up, though. He said it's not gone. Go ahead.
It's the perfect name. It's the perfect nickname.
I wouldn't call it a beef. See, a beef is when two rivals.
He won a Super Bowl. What's up? About time for grass. I mean, what?
Snake has given me nothing to respect.
Name up, but I can't hear nothing he's saying because he actually muted us in the chat. He ain't grabbed his nuts or nothing. He just muted us to talk shit.
Make the playoffs.
I thought we was all grown men. I thought we was all grown men in here. You don't do that. You don't think it's a beef. You don't mute us in that chat.
Yo, unmute this nigga, bro. Unmute him.
You said.
Unmute him.
Mute us
He
in the chat.
talking at work. Unmute him right now, folks.
That's all I'm saying. You don't
him.
I mean, you grab your nuts.
Listen, his claim to fame was calling me Andy Reid. And it was just catchy because I didn't win. But other than that, it ain't really, you know, that's why I got him on mute now. Cause it's
unmute him. This is where you get live.
See, that's the thing. I'm not unmuting. The reason why I'm not unmuting
and then talk shit, that's not great.
It's like me talking to another man's child. I'm gonna talk to their parent. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Don't
never say that nigga grab his nuts again. So he pulled his skirt out.
What's up, bro? We in the podcast, man. Give me a second, nigga. Fuck out here. Man, listen. D Westbrook ass. Hey, I want to know this, man. That nigga don't got no problem coming at your head over, you know, knock you out the playoffs and all that shit.
Bro, just think about it. That's his claim to fame. What got him popping? Me. What got him popping? Just think about it. Just rewind everything. How is Snake known? That's why I don't acknowledge him no more, man. He's known for coming at me. But it's no,
it ain't nothing to think about because you muted,
like he has no
resume. To talk shit. That's you a real man right there, bro. That's great man
you
job.
You mentioned my name and my, you know.
He said you muted because he don't feel like talking to children. He gonna talk to your parent.
Hey, time out. So look, you know, I ain't even tripping on what he talking about. But since we talking about,
like I said, man,
people being
he got to make the playoffs.
Man, you got another conversation that we ain't never finished. But since we on live, we damn sure can finish.
We had the easiest schedule in the league last year.
Because it's quite a few people in the league.
You know, but I'm not going to let
one of them that you done shared, played and some more stuff with, showing stuff directly too. So let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's unacceptable.
Hold on, Snake. Hold on, Snake. Let me finish saying what he's saying. I hear you.
I don't know what he's saying because he muted us and here to talk shit.
He said made his name his claim of fame. Peace, God, laughing out loud.
Yeah, claim of fame.
I ain't even. You ain't even heard me, boy.
Guys.
You ain't even heard me, boy. Crap.
Understand? Play your games, nigga. That's what you gotta understand.
I done told the nigga congratulations.
That's his claim to fame.
He the only one that bring crack name up.
He can say what he want. He can, you know, whatever.
People try to spin narratives, but I done seen you show him stuff and share playing some more stuff. You ain't never shared playing with me. Show me a damn thing. All he proved that he watched YouTube more than his confidence.
So far, he's saying, yo, you got him. Yo, he's saying. He done seen me share play shit with you, showing you shit. You calling him my son, but he hasn't learned shit from me.
The person that share plays with me,
like don't
ask me to come watch it. So I don't think that.
You got something to say? Let's talk. Unmute me.
I don't think that constitutes as me getting stuff from him.
But he mute me and say my name.
Somebody finding out something and wanting to share it, and they like, yo, come look. Not me ask, yo, Ant, what was that? Share play. That's never came out my mouth. He knows it, but again, me acknowledging him is his claim to fame. So that's why you're on mute right now, because he's a child. Children don't know no better. That's what they said. Children need to stay in the children's place because they can't understand grown folks' conversations.
Sticky, my friend.
We see your real kids out here.
This nigga got him muted, killing him. He mad, killing him back, but they can't hear each other though. Fuck, because I'm not talking to him. I'm speaking Snake Eyes. Every Snake be going to fuck at it.
Just keep it real. Don't
unmute this nigga, man. I want to hear this shit. Let's go. We start trouble. Podcast ass up.
He blocked
Tell him,
me
Miss
to
Goodell,
say my name out his
unmute
mouth.
He will not get him.
That's not.
Unmute that nigga.
Where do men do that at?
apologize.
Where do men block a grown
Unmute
man
that nigga.
and then say their name out their mouth?
He will not get him.
He don't need to unmute me. He don't need to unmute me. I'm just asking, in what world do men block a man?
I'm not giving him any credence.
All right, so yeah, all right,
let's
let's get into a different topic because y'all both talking right now. Neither one of y'all can hear each other. Y'all both talking at the same time.
Well, let me ask you this real quick. You being his pop, how can he talk?
Me being his
what can he talk about?
Nigga.
What can he talk about? What has he done?
Showed me shit.
Other than Swagger Jack, your style.
Showing he and flat out showing you shit.
Like, answer the question. And this is a question for you. I'm gonna be the host for a minute. Answer the question. What has he done in order for him to even mention my name?
Respect for you.
All right, hold on, Snake, for a second. Hold on. So you want me to answer what has he done? Say that again. Say that again.
What has he done? I'm gonna be the host. I'm gonna ask this question to you. I need you to answer. You being his pop. What has he done as a player in this league to even question my resume?
Why don't you ask me?
It's a two-part question, so I want you to answer that one first.
Why you asking another man to ask me something? Why don't you unmute me and ask me a question?
I don't know. I would have to ask him that. Like, what?
Nah, if he got a question to ask me,
so you not even know. So look, I'm gonna ask you this question: what has Jungle done in this league?
I don't even want to
Jungle
talk
has
to
been won multiple Super Bowls and has.
What has Knox done in this league?
Knox has been a playoff team and a consistent player. I mean, he's struggling right now, but he's been a top player in this league.
What has the Bucks done in this league?
The Bucks has always consistently been a top player in this league.
What has Nano done in this league?
Nano up and down. Nano up and down when it comes out to me. Nano have a run here and there, but he's consistently play all his games.
So stop right there. I just gave you 4 names, right? Mm-hmm. And you was able to run down to me what they do in this league. Right. I gave you one name in the beginning. You couldn't tell me shit. That's my point.
Man, he my co-host of the show. He motherfucker play all his games. You know what I'm saying? Like, he talk to trade.
So hold on. He's a co-host of a podcast, and he does what again?
You confusing me, bro.
Exactly.
You want me to tell you what he do? He the same. He play all the. He like, to me, he on the same wavelength as. If I'm answering the same question with Nano, he played all his games. So
let me ask you, who's had more success in this
circle or just
so what you're saying? It sounds like somebody butt hurt because they get their name get brought up on a show because they get talked about on the show. Is that what this stemming from? Damn.
Say that again.
Who's had more success in this him or Nano?
That's
Nano.
Nano's
like. Been in the playoffs twice.
Now, is Nano a top 15 player in this league?
No, I don't think so. Not yet.
I rest my case. So again, why am I? I'm his claim to fame. I'm the reason why people know who Snake Eyes is. You're the reason why he has the team he has. Daddy Ant. And it's
nigga,
cool.
you ain't no motherfucker.
You have to chat.
Hey, let me tell you how he sounds stupid. Ain't nobody. I'm more like his claim to fame. How many days this motherfucker wake up speaking my name in the chat? He ain't even been brought up at all.
Because he wants to know what it takes to be successful, but he hasn't copied the blueprint.
Nobody think about you, Falk. He funny as shit.
You just ask, man. So therefore,
let's be real about it, man.
You just ignore him, man. You ignore him and keep it moving. Let my success. He was mad I won the Super Bowl.
Was you mad he won the Super Bowl?
Was I mad he won it?
Yeah.
He was mad I won.
Did you want him to lose that game?
He should have won. He should have won that jump. Look at all his regular season stats. On our show, when we doing our podcast, we do.
He can't talk about people that's on the podcast.
So it sounds like to me.
So this is why I bring this up to you, man.
You know, how many days?
All right, hold on. We both talking at the same time again, fellas.
Hold on, answer me, Hank. How many days?
Snake, go ahead.
How many days he wasn't even talked about, and he brought my name up because he was talked about on a show.
You said how many days you wasn't even talked about?
Don't nobody think about you, fuck. Like, you tripping. That's some
Who
skirt
said
shit.
that
Then
to
they even
me?
block me. I ain't even got nothing to say for real. Cause for you to block me and talk,
listen,
then talk.
tell him make the
like
playoffs,
bitch.
and then he could talk.
It's plain simple. That's some bitch.
Tell him
bitch shit.
when he can make the playoffs.
He said when you make the playoffs, he'll talk.
I add him in chat.
Bitch
I stop
shit.
talking to him. I stop talking to him through you, his dad.
No, get the fuck out of
They
here.
call that. Oh man.
You whack as shit.
All right. Let's change this narrative up a little bit here.
No, this is the narrative. What grown man blocks a person so they can't hear him, then speaks their name out? Come on, man. I got no respect for you, bro.
Unc.
No fucking respect for you.
Yo, Unc.
That's a weak move. You weak as shit.
Yo, Unc. I know you can fucking hear me.
What you need Unc for?
Man, tell him Knox looking for him, bro. All that ducking and shit.
Yeah, Unc, go whoop Knox ass. But yeah, man, just to finish off strong though, and I mean, you know, this league is built on these type of things, but he's not it. I'd rather argue with Nan now. I'd rather argue with Hitler. I'd rather argue with the Dolphins. That swagger jacker in Indy. Nah, he'll never get another reply from me.
I like this part. I like this, man. At the end of the day, man, the beef shit is still mad, and we only talk the shit to have fun, bro. Nothing serious.
Oh yeah.
Nah, man, niggas still fuck with each other. It is what it is. But I think going forward, bro, we really don't be arguing. We just talk shit.
Niggas don't be arguing, but just know this. I don't say nothing until I make sure whatever I say so people can hear me. I don't go try to go hide under covers and hide behind another man and speak a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I make sure that I be heard.
You know what? Let's just spit it to y'all like this. All that shit that's being said, talking, he muted you. You don't like that because that's some gay shit in your eyes.
It is some gay shit.
You ain't worrying about him. He ain't worrying about you. But we're talking about each other because I sparked that conversation for this to be on purpose. Y'all play week 16. What's gonna happen in that game?
I'm gonna sit my starters.
He's some gay shit.
What?
He's some gay shit.
Sit my starters.
What? You sitting your starters that game?
Ain't gonna be in playoff contention. Why I need to get hurt against a bum?
Yeah. All right, you go ahead and do it.
So, hey Snake, man, are you looking to win that ball game, dog?
It don't even matter. I can't even hear what this nigga saying. Fuck that nigga. He made sure
week 16, my nigga.
The narrative, and that's your boy. So you help him spin some of them narratives at times.
Here
like,
you go.
You won't
see what happens. See what happens.
You won't flat out say
what
some
happens,
shit sometimes.
What happens?
You won't flat out say some shit sometimes.
What you want me to say? How many times? Listen, you want me to say how you feel, and I can't do that. I share play with him all the time when I got shit to show him, dog.
You shit and everything. You ain't showed me shit. So
I've never showed you anything. I've never showed you anything.
Narrative when he say something or they say something that you have. He's some shit.
Why I spin that narrative? What narrative did I spin? Nah, answer the question though. You want to go there? I'm not on mute, nigga. I argue. I like to argue.
Fuck that.
What narrative I spun? You put a formation there and started running some shit that you knew I was running, right or wrong? Am I wrong?
How do I know you was running fucking something, bro? So now I'm wrong. So now I'm wrong. Did my quarterback reach it? Did I end up getting a mobile quarterback that you can do a little bit more stuff with?
You right. I spent that narrative like, damn, this is the offense I was running. You saw me getting into it and all this and that. You right. I share play with anybody on here said with me that I want to see shit or I want to show them shit. Simple as that.
When somebody say something that's not true,
but you're not gonna sit here and make it like, oh, you doing this and that, this and that. Ain't no spinning nothing, dog. At the end of the day, what it comes down to is you mad as hell. You muted right now, and now you want me to say what you want me to say, and I'm not gonna say it. I told you before he watches my share plays when I call him over.
Personally, it don't matter. It don't matter at all.
I call him
over. I don't give a fuck that he got me muted. That's gay shit. That's not what no motherfucking man do. Fuck that shit.
Hey man, at the end of the day,
I'm just putting it out there, period. That you ain't showed me shit. Fuck what you talking about.
And have I ever I stood on what I said from you, what you did, nigga. The whole season when they were saying thank you, Snake. I'm like, fuck no, hell no. You know he got that shit from me. You did.
You said 6 o'clock, bro. I never heard you guys call.
We called you.
No, you did not. Yes, I want to eat.
Commercial break.
Commercial break. The microwave on. Well, you can't be on our chat. Gotta answer your mom and shit right now, dog.
Oh shit.
He ready to get cussed the fuck out. Turn that shit off. You've been on using the internet up too long.
He done muted the mic.
Nah, fuck that. Ain't no change the subject, my nigga.
Man, like,
You've been talking about this share play shit for a while now.
It's because
what are you saying about the share play shit? Nah, but I'm on your side in this situation. But you want to answer. You want me to answer it the way I can't answer it. Because the truth for me share playing is a difference. Look, it's a difference of me share playing with Nano, Snake, DC Hitter, and Falk. It's a complete different way of what I'm doing when I share play with them. All right.
That's fine.
I've never said to you, yo, come
look,
over to my share play, look at this play, install it. I never said that to you. I never said I said that. What I did say is I had a system that you know for a fact that I was running. The year I came off that Super Bowl, once I got the escape factor, that I told you for a fact that I was going into that style of play. I'm gonna show Boone how to really play with a Lamar Jackson style quarterback.
So
that whole style, you know that. You know that. So for me,
that you said that I have a system that I want to show Boone how to really do them.
You've seen it though. You watched me play games and run this shit though. Like before you started running that shit, you watched me run this shit.
I really didn't, but I really did.
In Hitters and Ants defense, we exchange plays.
Exactly.
We exchange
plays. But that's why I'm not. That's why I'm not standing
Let me finish. But then when we do share play, I also give him thoughts on how he should do stuff. No, I give him thoughts on how he should run the play, or give him a different perspective, and he does the same thing with the plays I show him.
Well, so that ain't even all that is to kill all the lies. Hold on, I got you. I know what you're saying already.
That's kind of like when the NFL have practice with each other and they run plays with each other, and you know, it's just
listen to this though. Listen to this.
It's not really him showing me how to run plays. We exchange it. A fair exchange is not a robbery.
That's what I'm trying to say. So when you say, Ant, you share play with these niggas, and you never share play with me. So how can they call me your son? I agree with you.
I've never. It ain't nothing that you showed me. None of that shit. So all I'm doing is killing that narrative of the lies that he's saying.
That's a difference.
But me saying, but
what I'm saying is, that's why I'm explaining it for you.
His thing is you swagger jacking my entire style. I don't agree with that. I don't agree. Yo, bro, if you wanna answer, listen. If you wanna answer to something, you gotta let somebody else better talk, bro. Without you, because you do it a lot, bro. What you do is you spin the narrative to how you want me to talk to you. But I'm speaking to you the way I want to speak to you. So what I'm saying is, come on with that R2D2 shit. Who that? Coming on with that sonar shit. Gotta go on mute. That R2D2 shit. That shit's terrible. What I'm saying to you is the narrative that's spent with Falk, and he calling you Ant Jr. and all that, right? And then Nano start running with it too, Ant Jr. Da 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 da. And I always say the same shit every time. Ant Jr. Nano, you have the nerve to call anybody Ant Jr. You got my entire fucking playbook, bro. Like, knock it off. So I spin the same narrative, but I'm telling you flat out when it comes to mute him. You gotta mute him. He got the R2D2 coming on right now. I'm in the game,
bro. It's a lot going on over here. Hold on.
You want me to say, yo, Falk, get shit from me? You don't. I'm not. No, Falk get information
that's
from
not
me.
What I want you to say.
Well, what do you? When you bring up the share play shit, what do you want out of that?
Oh, hold on. Let me mute him. I'm stating
Tell
facts.
that nigga win some games.
Something was said to me, and I'm just stating facts. Just showing that that's just not true.
Maybe he
so
need
when
to
you,
come
for instance, when you say I'm this, that, and the fourth from you, I stated facts, nigga. You lying. You got motherfuckers out here that have bought your playbook, that got your playbook, that you can build into some more stuff. Nigga, he done got plays for you. That's what I done said. So for anybody to call, all I did was say, look, you just point blank said it. You said it point blank. He's the narrative he tried to spin. He's wrong about it. You said that's cool. And you said
I'm telling you,
so he heard. That's fine.
I'm telling you, it's one formation that I was running. Boone ain't running it. You wasn't running it. None of y'all was running it yet. That I know for a fact, you know, and that's what I spun. Damn, bro, you running that shit in the hole. I'm about to do you like I do my brother Mill. I ain't, but this is facts. This is what I'm saying to you. I'm about to do you like I do my brother Mill. That's your play. I ain't even running it no more. I ain't say that to you. You can have that. I ain't say that to you though. That's just fact, bro. But I ain't no showing off or nothing. That's just what I'm saying. So now when they hear that shit, but look, when they hear that shit, they go into the Ant Juniors and all that. I take up for you when Nano start talking that shit. What? Listen that. But I'm telling you, you're asking me to explain share plan, and I do it, and it's not what you want me to say. So because it's not what you want me to say, I'm confused.
All right, so you've done more than share play them motherfuckers. You done showed their ass to play some more shit.
Bro, like, you know how many times I make Falk come to my broadcast, or I make Hitter come to my broadcast, and be like, yo, look at this right here, look what's going on, like, what y'all think about this, I'm listening.
So if anybody's your son or anybody, tell that nigga to call you daddy.
But let me ask you this. Are they running any of my shits though? Are any of them guys? And we all do it. So if we do it, how many times you hear shit? Niggas gave you props last year. Thank you, Snake. When they start running the jet sweep, but you wasn't the first person running jet sweeps, nigga. The Bucks run that shit more than anybody. They've been running that shit since 19.
Oh my gosh, I never said I was.
All right, but you still getting the credit of thank you, Snake though, right? So what's the difference in me saying to you, I showed you that quarterback situation. I showed that shit to you. You know for a fact I showed that to you. And me saying to you, yo, you ran that shit in the hole, my nigga. That's your play now. What's the difference?
I ain't know you showed it to me. I just thought I actually had a quarterback, a mobile quarterback that started doing all little shit. But
let's call it a B.
That's just another.
You being real here. He had no success until he did what?
Do I think you copying off of me? Fuck no. I think you took a system and you running with it. You built your quarterback together, do all that shit. You ain't copying off of me because I don't run Wildcat and I ain't gonna run jet sweeps all game long. I'm not doing all that. That's your style. Again, embrace your shit, bro. That's the problem, bro. You getting away from embracing what you do and making it a negative.
I'm cool, bro. Mixed it all together.
What's wrong with like, yo, bro, like at the end of the day, I watch Jungle play and throw out slants, run dives, run strat. How many hitters? This the real shit I'm gonna say. Hitter. I watch Jungle play. I played him, and it's a formation that I run the ball out of a lot. And I'm seeing him running that shit, and what I say?
Oh, that's my shit.
Nigga, my son. Look at Jungle, my son, right? I can guarantee you right now, Jungle won't say the same thing. Nigga, I ain't get that shit from you or nothing like that. But, bro, I got plays that I'm running right now in the formation that I go install because I've seen it work against me. Or it worked. It's nothing wrong with that. That's what football is, a copycat sport. But you can't get mad at me for saying, that ain't my shit no more, that's yours, bro. I know for a fact, I ain't spinning no narrative. I know for a fact that play, I'm talking about one specific play out of one specific formation. You motherfucking ran it in a hole. I told you it ain't mine no more. To the point where I was getting mad when niggas was saying thank you, Snake. And I'm just being real. Now you say, Ant, you ain't never showed me shit. And I said, nah, I didn't. I never brought you to my broadcast and said, dude, look at this, look at this, look at that. I've never did that. But I do that with talking them. But it's the way that I do it makes it a whole different situation. To me, you spinning that, don't call me Ant, son, when y'all niggas is going to a share play.
Man, no Drake. Like it don't even matter. Like you said, you ain't showed me shit on
dry
this
ass $5
box. Shit. So you got some kids out here, but I ain't one of them. I'm gonna say
I ain't sitting here calling you my
kids out here. I know you not, but I'm telling them, you got some kids out here, and I ain't one of them. They know who they are, cause they get plays from you, they get playbook shit from you, they get and a whole lot of other stuff.
Tell you this shit right there.
That's all.
It's about 6-7 motherfuckers in the league with my playbook right now.
Oh, I know.
Right now. So it is what it is. But I can tell you right now, I get plays from a lot of different motherfuckers watching games and shit like that too. That's what you do. It's a copycat. You only can run by so many plays. So the copycat league, Embrace that shit, bro. Niggas attack you with the shit you do well, and you don't embrace the shit though. I don't get it.
Nigga, I've been embracing. My man been the same for 2 seasons. For 2 seasons up that bug for real, bro. I'm just somebody trying to spin a narrative on me to hide some of their stuff, their inconsistency. That's all.
Right.
Nigga finally won a Super Bowl. He want to talk a little bit of shit, but you know, hey, congrats, good job.
Yeah, but
bro.
you counter that with making it to the playoffs. It's that simple.
Yeah,
the standards is different. He had to win the Super Bowl. You got to make it to the playoffs. It's that simple.
That's fine. Hey, that's fine.
How is that a comparison? Just look what you just said.
You gotta make the playoffs, bro. That is the same way he had to win the Super Bowl, and he get to laugh now. You gotta make it to the playoffs. As simple as that.
Hey, that's all good, my bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he on mute. Cause how is that a comparison? Like how is that a fair comparison? Is he ever going to win the Super Bowl? Is he not even top 15?
It's different goals. That's all.
Different goals.
Man,
the nigga picked 4 wins, man.
I'm trying to make the playoffs.
That's why he get fired. Yeah.
But that's what I want to hear, my nigga. Like this ain't no he got you muted, so you really can't get your rocks off right now on him. So you mad right now. You get mad a lot, bro. I told you ran the ball 20. You had the ball and hit a game 20 minutes and 26 seconds in a 28-minute game to hit 7 minutes, and you got mad at that. But then your name is Butt Ball Coach.
I ain't getting mad at the
You got mad at that shit. That's you. That's what you do.
Ran right by my players. Shit. What the
That's
fuck
what you do. You averaged 10 yards of carry in that game, and you mad. At the end of the day, you can't have 20 minutes run a clock for 20 minutes, averaging 10 yards of play. And it's not you taking your time and being methodical with the clock, bro. There's no way you can do that shit. It's only a 100-yard field, bro. You get the ball on the 25 to start every game. That's 70 yards you get to go right there. If you average 10 yards of play, that's 7 plays. That's 7 plays. Every drive right there. And between that, where's this 20 minutes coming at? You taking your time, chilling,
you
putting shit together.
I'm saying something. Now I'm gonna say something. I didn't get mad. My voice ain't changed my tone ain't changed not one time. I explained, nigga, what was happening is when he was scoring he was taking one plays to the house.
Right.
It wasn't. The motherfucker had 3 catches, 240 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Right.
If a nigga go ahead 3 catches, 3 touchdowns, that's 20 seconds. It don't matter how
more
what
plays
I'm doing on the other side. It wasn't nothing. I couldn't do nothing with that nigga. Shit. He was running right past.
But you did do something because you won the game 38-31 at the end of the day, and you held the ball for 20 minutes.
20 fucking
Simple
minutes.
As that. 20 minutes.
31 points in 8 minutes.
Yes, you right.
Come on, man. That's
31 points.
ass.
31 points in 7 minutes to his 38 and 20 minutes and 26 seconds.
Niggas ass. You want to have the ball that long and only win by 7?
Nigga jumped over. Whoa, yeah, that nigga motherfucking cow.
Sheldon Ward.
Yeah.
That nigga got you not even understanding who to say. You all over the place right now. You on fire right now, my nigga. Calm down. Win you some games. You can't drop games against a Nano and all that shit.
You gotta
win those shit. Simple as that. Bottom line, bro. At the end of the day, you playing this game to motherfucking be successful. Win these games, man. You need to win. It's that simple.
Hey, League, start calling this nigga Swagger Jacker in chat. He's a swagger jacket.
Man, listen, this AntHits's the franchise guru. We're hitting the spitter and motherfucking Snake Eyes Cobra Commander, man. We love y'all, man. We love y'all to keep playing. We got new rules coming for RDL as far as the players and age and all that good shit. Please tune in to all that shit, and we'll holler at y'all when we holler at y'all. Holla.